Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm MrPickles. Thank you very much for joining me. If it's your first time, welcome to the channel. Not your first time, welcome back. Today we're playing Prison Architect. The sun is rising, beautiful morning. What to do. So, where we left off, the cell blocks are complete for the most part, except these pipes, which apparently I forgot, or I can't put in for some reason. Who knows why? And then we have Visitation that we need to get Visitation and a common room that way so we can get this $5,000 grant. And then we need to look into what our next expansion is going to be. Maybe more cells, a bigger yard. I think the canteen's good. I don't think we would need to expand the canteen all that much. But prisoners are waking up. Let's just make sure everything is all good. Maybe send a couple guards just in case something breaks out. Yep. Alright, we got Felix Bernard. He decided to fight. The danger level is pretty high. I don't have a criminally insane cell block or cells, so that is a problem. If you haven't seen this game before, or you don't know it that well, this is one of the DLCs, the criminally insane. So he's a crazy guy. He's claustrophobic, criminally insane, and an insomniac, and he needs his own special cell. But I don't have those yet because we're still a pretty small prison. We have quite a bit of money, which, to be honest, we probably need to spend. Because we have, when you have this much money, I mean, what else is there to do than to spend it on stuff? Let's take a moment just to look at our intelligence and see if any of the guys. Hold on, this just in. I heard that dreadful sound that means someone's fighting. Yep, up here. Oh, he's trying to escape. The Dream Team, our chief, has gotten us approved body armor. Get on tasers, chief. Hawk Hartman, man, myth, legend, warden that could. Get on orderlies, please, because we need them. And, you know what? I'm going to have Karen go for tax relief. We have $67,000, so I think we have a little bit of money to spare. Let's just make sure that no known snitches are entering the prison. Is that all the no, there should be one more bus of prisoners. Is there one more bus? No? Maybe. Okay, who's fighting? Everybody's trying to escape out this door. Could you not, please? I would really appreciate it if you would just not try to escape out that door. You know? Okay, it doesn't look like we're getting... Things are getting kind of out of hand. Okay, it seems like everyone's calming down. Although the danger level is increasing, which is not a good sign. I think they're still mad about the lockdown. What a legend. Smith, the guard, he single-handedly took down Sean Patton. Good job, Smith. Officer Smith. You're a legend. Oh, they can't get the prisoners. Let's, you know what we can do? I know what we can do. Let's wall this area off. What is this? There are definitely some different types of walls that I have not seen. We can have a bamboo fence. Oh my gosh. Interesting. That's kind of cool. Let's just do regular brick walls, though. And let's expand a little bit up into this section where the staff room's gonna go, and just kind of sketch it out. Let's take some time to plan. How big is this? This is a 15 by 9. So up here, by 9, perfect. And then 15, there we go. So this is how big this is going to be. And then we're going to have a pathway, a 3 wide pathway going down this way. And Visitation is going to go here. Now, in this room over here, we can either have a laundry room or a second staff room. To be honest, I think I'm going to probably go with a laundry room. Just because I think that's going to be easier. It'll probably be simpler too. More cost efficient. I'm going to take some time to see what we want to do. But I definitely think adding in some of these walls and maybe making the prison a bit larger might be a good idea. Let's get a staff door in here. Good. And then let's go for a fence. The dirt fence across here. Perfect. Okay, something. Andrew Combs just tried to escape. Andrew? Bro? Why? I thought we were friends. Hawk Hardman is not going to like that. He's got 24 hours lockdown and 36 hours in the hole. I mean, I guess that's what you get. I also... Solitary confinement. 3 waiting solitary. It's all criminally insane. Inmates. Let's see. Do we have anyone who wants to be a CI? Sean Patton. He attacked staff and tried to escape, but he's willing to be a CI. He's involved in the Blue Gang. So to have a Blue Gang member, which the Blue Gang has the most members in our prison as of right now. So we also, let's see. Any other informants? Tim Daner. Now see, I don't want him as my informant because he seriously injured someone. If you have seriously injured someone or murder, you have to do the time in solitary confinement. But anything short of those 2 crimes, and I will recruit you as a CI. What? KOD. What does that stand for? I'll have to look to see if I can figure that one out. So now we have 3 informants. None of them have that much coverage, although Sean Patton has the most. Hopefully he can get... Once a informant has 100%, you can take them into a security room, and they'll tell you literally where everything is in the entire prison. Yeah, and it's perfect. And some of these inmates with question marks, some of them could be snitches, and he will tell us who is being targeted and what other people's reputations are. It will be very helpful, especially when you have around like 500 prisoners or a lot of people. You need to have that intel. Let's go and plan the common room, because I definitely feel like the recreation need is high and the safety need is kind of high. Maybe just adding in a place to chill, hang out, would just ease the prisoners' minds. You know, make them they're not as angry because now they have a fun place to hang out. Where would be a good... Okay. I feel like these are enough doors. Let's go a little... Some chairs. Yeah, some chairs here. And then, pool table. Like a foosball table, you know. And, TVs with, sofas. Or, like, chairs. Here, let's move this back a little. Chairs. And then... I mean, what do we really want to give them in terms of recreation? Let's take a look. See if we see anything that might be nice to have. Maybe some bookshelves in case they want to read. Chess table. Sounds nice. Maybe some paintings. Just try to make the place feel kind of homey. I want the common room to be a fun place to hang out. Everyone can enjoy themselves. And that's kind of expensive. Maybe a drink machine, some radios. Yeah, I think we can get... Let's get it built. And I want 2 doors. Right up here. And then get rid of this stack door. And we'll make it a wall. Forget about this planning. I lied. No doors will be going there. Oh my gosh, I can actually click on the wall. No, I don't want a door there. If you double click, it automatically places a door. That's good to know. Let's assign this a visitation room. And let's get a guard stationed in here. That red arrow means that someone is trying to escape. We got 3 guards behind him, so they should be able to knock him off the fence. Perfect. Go get him in custody. Boo you. Boo me. This is a-okay. Perfect. All there. Let's also change the flooring. Make them concrete, just like the rest of the prison. Families are now starting to visit. I'm going to lock this door open, just to make life easier. Let's see. 2 lawyers, a family. It seems pretty nice. Let's get some lights in both rooms. That is something we need to do. Go. Some lights in here. Nope, that's not where I want it. And then here. And here. There we go. Let's just get some lights in. The visitor setup is very temporary for right now, just until we can get the visitation right grant complete. So let's get some movie chairs, some sofas, and it is quite expensive, but now they have a movie room where they can hang out and do movie stuff or whatever. Let's get a water cooler. There you guys go. Nice little water cooler there for you. Let's get a... Let's get a pool table. Pool table. Do I need... Yeah, just 1 pool table. And then... Let's get, like, foosball. Or... Let's go table tennis. Table tennis sounds like fun. Who wouldn't want to play table tennis? Okay. Let's, and then let's get some big TVs. That was so it's like a movie room. Everyone can watch TV and be happy. Let's get a radio in the middle. Just in case anyone wants to listen to music. Where is the large TV? I cannot find it. Here, I'll just type it in. Yep. Get 2 of these bad boys. We're spending a lot of money, but I think it's worth it. Because recreation is our biggest need right now. And then we'll just throw in some chess tables. Perfect. Cool beans. Alright, that's done. We can put one more, maybe like a... Let's go snack machine. I think a snack machine would be perfect. Or drinks machine. I'm sorry. Just so, and that should complete the common room. Let's assign this medium security only. Let's assign the yard medium security only, because it's the medium security. This whole side of the prison should be medium security. Let's add these to the medium security sector. Perfect. And then let's also assign staff only to the rooms that only the staff should be in. That is why we put the psychologist on his door facing out into the hallway. That way, so prisoners wouldn't need to come into the staff only area to get to his office. Let's also make the reception staff only, these offices staff only, and we can open up this door, lock it open now, since now there is a barrier. We can demolish this fence, and we can also, let's add in the walls for where these offices will go, and most likely the laundry room. I think I'm leaning towards the laundry room because I don't like having prisoners work in the laundry room as it is. I like to keep it as staff only, because if you let them work in the laundry room, well then you're constantly running into the problem of them tying a bunch of shirts together and then throwing it over the fence and all of them trying to escape, which is not fun because it's very hard to counter. Let's see. Let's actually assign our common room a common room. There we go. Grant completion. Perfect. That is perfect. Let's go to grants. And let's see what we want to do next. Inmate nutrition research. That could be a good idea. Criminally insane ward. Maybe up here might be a good idea. I don't know what I want to do next, though. I'll go, let's go prison acclimatization and engagement. Because I think this is going to be, we can get started on this building. This is going to be a cleaning cupboard. So let's get the doors in. Perfect. Let's get it done. Right now it's yard time. How's yard time going? So they're using the weight benches. I think in today's episode we might need to expand the yard to at least here. There does appear to be a notebook page. Let's see. It looks like an escape plan. I'm pretty sure that's what the point of the notebook is. I haven't collected that many pages. Only 21. Okay. Common room's built. Now the prisoners have a nice place to go when they're tired and they just want to hang out. Nice, beautiful movie room. Perfect. And then what else? Let's go ahead and let's expand the yard. That should be pretty helpful. Let's expand the wall all the way down to here. It's going to be kind of expensive. But there we go. And then let's extend the wall back this way. We can probably double our capacity for medium security cells off the size of the yard. Let's see, our workmen should be getting to that momentarily. And then we can even look into expanding our cells. I'm going to do a little bit of planning while I wait for the workmen to come all the way around and construct it. And why don't we do this planning in the point of a time lapse?
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight.
Okay, so I realized how much longer it was going to take if I was going to fill in every single cell. So I decided to just stop at the top, but we can definitely fit 4 more of these cell blocks, which is, my math is correct, 20 times 7 is 140. So we can have 140 prisoners in this side alone. And I'm literally just going to copy the yard and put it all up here for maximum security. So we can get a lot of prisoners just with the way the prison is planned already. Very exciting. I will say, let's get rid of this fence now that the yard is bigger. Let's also, let's make it high priority. They should be able to get rid of that pretty quickly. Let's expand the yard. Perfect. Yard. There we go. Okay. And then let's go right ahead and get in the flooring for the yard. At least to this point. Passing. Okay, that does that. Where does it come up on this side? Right at the wall. Perfect. There we go. That does that. The yard is quite large now. Let's connect it. The yard, so the game actually registers that this is a yard. Perfect. There we go. So now our yard is actually, it's a really large yard. I want to do solitary confinement here and solitary confinement here, but then in the middle I want to find out, there's this new room called a gymnasium, and there's a lot of new equipment like treadmills and weights, punching bag. I want to basically make a fitness center in the middle of the yard is what I'm going for. But that will probably be next episode. We can, I think we have time to add bleachers. If you've ever seen a prison movie, you'll know that there's always bleachers in a prison. Why? Who knows? It's pretty peaceful and calm. 16 prisoners say. They're well treated and staff morale is high. That is very good to hear. Let's come down into our cleaning cupboard, add some lights. And let's actually assign it to be a cleaning cupboard. Oh, not the door. And then let's go ahead and assign prisoners. Oh, this is different now. That's kind of cool. Okay. And then let's assign this medium security only, because I only want medium security to be able to work in this room. The mentally insane patients, we don't have really anywhere for them to go right now. So we definitely have to look into maybe up here, just building a cell block for them. Why are you guys? What are you doing? Why are you up here? You're stationed. Where are you stationed? I'm so confused. Why is anybody out here? That's interesting. We'll definitely have to keep an eye on that. Not really sure where you're going. Yeah, that's definitely weird. Maybe some lights would be good for the yard. Maybe adding some floodlights. Just to kind of light this place up. I don't really want them there. Maybe a wall light? Oh, why can't it go right here? Why do you do this? Okay, there we go. Just add some lights so at night it's still nice and well lit in the yard. Oh, I can put lights behind the phones. I think these lights, we'll see how well they work. If they don't really work, well then we're probably not gonna do much. But just because, mainly at night, it's really dark in the yard. And I would definitely like to make it a little bit brighter, even for safety reasons. That way so the guards can better patrol the yard. I definitely think it brightens it up a little bit. Yeah, I definitely think it gives some life to the yard at night. Just to kind of brighten it up. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. 28 families to visit. Needing to visit. That is a problem. Let's go to... Okay. Let's dismantle these tables. And then let's come and grab some one-way visitation booths. Let's make sure the visitor is on the right side. Let's add these things in. Perfect. And then let's get, it's quite expensive, $8,000. But let's get 2 visitor doors. There we go. Get these built. Get these built. ASAP, please. Construction crew. And then now we have a perfectly, well, right now it's an unsecure, but once they build all these booths, it will be blocked off and visitors can get in this side. We don't even have to worry. I want the guard assigned to the prisoner side, not the visitation side. And then let's make this all medium security. Perfect. That seems to go very well. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, that is all I got time for in today's episode. Thank you very much for joining me. We got quite a bit of work done, some planning done. And if you enjoyed it, maybe drop a like, subscribe if you want to see more content. Thank you very much for watching, and have an awesome day.